Literally, today is one of those days to where I honestly had to remind myself what my goal was because things were going so smoothly today that I contemplated even continuing to build my exit plan. But then I remember what God has instilled in me is for me. And if I continue to be complacent at where I am, I'm never going to get to my next level. So I came outside to take me a break and to just reevaluate what it is that I want to do, where it is that I want to be, who it is that I want to be. Like that girl, like the woman who has that time freedom, that location freedom, that woman who is not closed out, that woman who is not having to like clock in for anybody else. That's the person who I want to be. So as I was working today, y'all, I literally got done with my work at like noon today, and I work in corporate accounting, you guys. So it's literally a hit or miss to where if I'm going to have like a good day or a bad day. But today was running so smoothly that I actually contemplated on whether or not I wanted to continue to work on my exit plan. And I just want to say, if God has instilled something in you, continue to move fast. Like, I mean, to stay fast with that. Continue to work and apply the actions that God is telling you to do. Because if you get comfortable in your comfortability, you will stay. Like, you will become complacent. And for a split second, I was like, you want to know what? I guess it's not that bad. I can continue to, you know, be an entrepreneur, continue to run my business, continue to do what I'm doing and continue to work here. And I'm not saying that anything is wrong or anything like that because I definitely have experienced some really bad days, but lately things has been going really good. So like I'm not talking bad about their business or anything like that. Like I am truly grateful of my job and of my business or anything like that. So I would never just come on here and just like bash my job. But like everyone else, I have dreams, I have goals, I have things and places to where I want to see and want to do and want to experience. And I just feel like when I am at work, like being employed, I feel like I am captive. Like I'm being held captive. Like I feel like I'm just not able to enjoy my time the way that I want to enjoy my time. Like truly enjoy my time. So earlier today, you guys, I had posted a YouTube short and I was talking about how, if God placed something on your spirit for you to, take action and then go ahead and do it. And I just found that it was just so ironic that I made that short this morning. And then all of a sudden, like, my comfortability just made me feel as if, it just made me rethink it. And I was just like, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do both. And then like this in the same instance of me thinking that I was reminded of what God has actually placed inside of me. And then I was also reminded that when God gives you something, that's for you to actually be a steward over because there's people that will be aligned like that you would actually cross paths with. Or people, like say for example, I started a community 2 weeks ago. This makes the week three. And I already have 10 members. So there's people that are actually depending on me to give to that community. And I feel like even though I'm having to do this while I am employed, I feel like if I continue to be consistent with this, continue to allow God to use me, continue to put one foot in front of the other, that eventually, I can get out, eventually will be where I want to be, you know? So I just feel like I shouldn't allow my comfortability to dictate whether or not I stay or not. Because if I truly want something and I truly believe that God has blessed me with this, then that shouldn't even be like, that's like a no brainer. Like, you're supposed to be a good steward of your employment. You're supposed to be a good employee. Like, you're supposed to do the things that allow you to make ends meet, right? You're supposed to do the things that's going to sponsor and help you to invest in your business, right? So, why could I sit there and think about you know, I don't even know why that even came to mind. But I came straight to YouTube. I came straight to you guys because I was like, let me go and talk to my people. Y'all, it's been so long since I actually came and just post something here on YouTube, like an actual video. Um, like I just feel a little bit stretched. And you guys know on my platform, I talk about how um, I don't want to be a part of the hustle culture. And I actually stopped posting on YouTube. I mean, stop posting on social media so that I can focus on YouTube. But when I got ready to launch my community, I decided that I was going to get back on social media so that I could kind of like network and like spread the word and stuff like that. But I just found myself like neglecting YouTube. And then I ran across my girl page. I mean, not page, her channel. Renee in session. Y'all, I love Renee. And I feel like we were aligned in this season because she's kind of going through like something similar to where she was unhappy with her employment and she found new employment, but she realized that it's not actually being employed that's bothering her. It's the will and the drive of wanting to do something different, like to do what it is that she is being called to do. You know what I mean? So I'm in that same boat, and I feel like I'm being aligned with her because I needed to hear that perspective from someone else. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like in the real world, not in the real world, but I feel like with the people who, like I know or whatever, I just feel like I don't get like the real story. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I'm alone. Like I do things alone, you guys. I ride solo. I don't feel like people give you your true perspectives. Like I feel like they only tell you the bits and pieces that they want you to know. So of course they're going to like make everything like they're gonna sugarcoat it. So they're not gonna really give you the reality of the things that they're actually going through. So when you're being vulnerable and you're sharing exactly what you're going through, like you're opening up your heart, you're sharing this with people, and then like I don't know if I just don't hang with genuine people. That's so crazy. But I just feel like I feel alone a lot of the times. Like I feel like I open up so much to people and they just make me feel alienated. Like they make me feel like what I'm going through is not making any sense. I don't know if I'm wording this right, but they make me feel as if they're just doing so much better, or they may not be experiencing what I'm experiencing. Or some people may act like they don't understand what I'm experiencing. And I'm just like, you want to work forever? Like, and I get it. Some people love their jobs. Some people want to work, and that's fine. But I'm talking about the people who God has blessed with the spirit of entrepreneurship to where you want to actually get out there and do your own thing. And when you share these ideas with people, well, with some people, not everybody, okay? I want to make sure I put that out there. Not everybody, but with some people, um, they kind of just make you, to be honest, you guys, I feel like the people who are around me right now, and God has been moving a lot of people, so I'm going to say that too. I just feel like they choose to misunderstand me. And I spoke about this earlier last year because I'm still in the same circle with these people. And I'm not saying that I'm just keeping them around or anything like that, but due to situational experiences or whatever, or situational events, I end up like running past people, and I always get reminded of. I just, I really can't. I just really don't know how to really explain it. I just feel like people like to make me feel lesser than. Like I feel like people want to be better than me, and it's not even that I'm even doing anything. You want to know what I realized? People will be jealous of your favor with God. They will be jealous of your relationship with God. They will be jealous of your happiness. And the only thing that I can really offer to people is my happiness. Like I don't try to like be jealous, or I don't try to like compete or anything like that. But I just find a lot of people around me are like that. And it's just crazy because I give them my genuine self. Like I open up and give my genuine self. But you want to know what I've learned too? When you go through a season of self care, it's not that it makes you like mean or anything like that, but it makes you more reserved because now that you can identify what you feel and what you're actually going through from previous experiences. Like when you experience it again, you're just like, oh, I know what that is. And you can call it out for what it is. And nowadays, I'm more reserved. And that's the reason why I say I'm a little bit more solo in this season of life. I kind of do things on my own. I still hang out with a few select people or whatever, but I really am a loner. And sometimes it gets really lonely. And like I was looking for somebody to actually go walking with. I wanted to go to this particular hiking trail and I just couldn't find anybody. And the people who I had reached out to like a month ago or whatever, I had looked on social media and they were actually on that same hiking trail. And I was just like, oh my God. But I realized that it's not that I cut people off or anything like that, but I don't really communicate that I need to be around people, if that makes sense. Like I don't really communicate. Like I'm not the kind of person to be like, um, let me know if you go hiking because I've been wanting to go hiking and all that. I don't do that. So sometimes I get a little upset that I see people doing things because I'm just like, oh, they're doing things without me and stuff. But I had to come to the realization that people aren't mind readers. And you can't expect people to do, you know, or invite you to places and do things if you're not communicating. So that's one of the things that I kind of want to work on this year. I know this video is kind of like all over the place, but you know what it is? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm kind of like rambling now. I'm gonna end this video in a second. Okay, I'm sorry. But I really want to find a group of people who of similar interests, people who I don't have to like hunt down to hang out with, or people who like are familiar with my interests and they'll be like, oh, Chrissy likes to hike or whatever, let me invite her. Those kind of people. I just feel like I'm always chasing people. Like I'm always like begging to hang out with people. That's what it is. I figured it out. I feel like I'm always begging to hang out with people. And I feel like I don't have like a true group of friends that I can actually like relax and fully let my guard down with. And I've just never really had that. I've never really had that. And now I'm in a season to where, for one, God had me in a solo season. And now where he's like opening me up and putting me in alignment with other people, now I'm just like, can I trust them? Like, are they trustworthy? Can I let my guard down? And I can be missing people. I can be missing the people that God wants me to communicate and to be with because my guard is up. But I'm working on that, you guys. And it's just a lot. It's a lot. But just know that I have my community up, you guys, and I feel like God is aligning people. Right now, the community is moving a little bit slow because, of course, this is the third week, and we're basically just going through like the introductions. I put a few different modules in there for them to go over and stuff like that. But right now, it's moving a little bit slow. But we're going to kick it up a notch. I'm going to start posting more videos, being more interactive, and going live with the group. People love a good Zoom or Teams meeting. I know I do. So I'm going to start doing that a lot more. And you never know what relationships you may meet, what people you may be aligned with that God puts into like your life or whatever. So I'm just excited for what is in store for me. So yeah, but I just want to come on here and share that with you guys. Now, and don't mind me. I think I'm going to use YouTube as like a video diary, like a video diary. And I just want to come on here and be real with you guys and just talk with you. And if I'm all over the place, y'all, forgive me. Okay? It is what it is. I'm just a regular person who is a mom, a wife, who's a full-time employee, who's trying to get her realtor's license, and I'm just trying to wear the hats, trying to birth the trying to birth the businesses, the thing that God has instilled in me. And all the while I'm trying to work on Christy and build myself. So if this video has like helped you out any or anything like that, I just I thank God because I want God to use me in this season, and I'm just gonna be obedient. So, all right, guys, I've actually been on here. This says 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back inside because y'all are at work. So I'm about to head back inside, and I just wish you guys a blessed day. Right? Bye, love.